Contrary to the myth of the primitive Indian, we were not passive observers of nature, nor were we wandering bands of nomads looking for a berry to eat or a deer to hunt. By and large, we were active agents in shaping the land to produce prolific abundance. We became what the world calls a keystone species, or a species upon which entire ecosystems depend. In Southwest deserts, for example, native farmers have leveraged the pre-existing topography of the land. They place their fields at the base of watersheds to catch every drop of the monsoon rains and the nutrients that flow down with them, carried down from upland soils. By tapping into pre-existing natural systems, native farmers have been able to cultivate the same plots of land for centuries without ever depleting the soil. Coastal nations of British Columbia enhance fish habitat by planting kelp forests where the herring lay their eggs. By seeding this food web and feeding all life around them, coastal nations have greater food security for themselves because they feed the hand that feeds them. One Kentucky sediment record shows how Shawnee ancestors took care of a chestnut food forest for over 3,000 years straight. A sudden influx of fossilized charcoal during the same period indicates that they managed it with routine burning of the forest floor. Apparently, it worked because it lasted for millennia. Many people think that we followed the buffalo, when in fact the buffalo followed our fire. Indigenous peoples have intentionally augmented grasslands for buffalo by bringing gentle fire to the Great Plains. For millennia, following the grass-burning moon of our lunar calendars, we would transform dead plant tissues into nutrient-dense ash, nourishing the soil and unlocking the seeds of pyroadapted grasses and medicines like echinacea. Over time, this fire would prevent trees and shrubs from taking over the grasslands and would nourish the soil to generate topsoils up to 4 feet deep, work with nature, expand habitat, decenter humans, and design for perpetuity. These are the types of food and land management systems that Europeans came across as they spread westward. They often mislabeled them as terra nullius, or virgin land, or wilderness, instead of what they really were: living heirlooms, thousands of years in the making.